morning too. I had some doctor's appointments real early, and Jay's called me doing some Polygon stuff. It's been a morning, man. It's been a morning. Jason, did you get your Polygon, bro?
Got the Polygon, but I didn't buy the token. I'm gonna let what I'm gonna buy slide a little bit more before I pick it up, and I'm gonna be very strategic about what I pick up. But in other news, I have a printer for 19 bucks. They're printing anything I want on the front of these shirts, and they got three sizes for me. So all those glitch designs that Io did, he did a Nazuki, did a couple Divine Angels for me. So I've got all those getting printed on shirts right now. And for 19 bones, all you do is hold down on an iPhone and it takes out the background. I've got some dope shirts coming in. So if they look good and they do well, um, I'll give you guys the way to link in with this company and you can go and do your own stuff. I think it's going to look pretty dope though.
Yo, that feature on the iPhone's so good, bro. It's like it actually pulls the background out pretty well.
It does, even on those glitches I have, he has like little transparent sections and stuff like that. And they still show up in that poll. So I'm actually pretty pumped on these shirts. I hope they don't suck, but they're only 19 bucks.
Well, dude, yeah, let us know how it goes. I still need some hand stickers of the hand logo. Zeus reached out and said that he was wanting to help. Um, and he's got the sticker plug, so I'm gonna see if he want to check in with him and see if he got those stickers of the hand. That the hand logo and running up the thumb. I want it to be like the Twitter at Bad Take. That'd be fire. Give those out. Sticker slapping.
This company does tons of stickers, so I don't know. I used to do tons of stickers, but if we want to throw in an order, I can do pretty low amounts for pretty cheap with them if anybody wants. But man, I've got point 0.9 in ETH sitting here, and I'm like, save it for like something else. But if these shoes dip anymore, some of the ones I want, I might have to go in.
Hey, have you guys used Judo Swap before or NFT Trader?
I nixed those from my list, but I know people still do.
Unless yeah, I'm working with Kobe J.
You know what I've done in other communities is we both agreed on somebody in the community to send it to, and we sent all of our stuff to them, and then had them send the ETH and then send the tokens. It cost a bit more, but that's how I've done it in some other communities I'm in.
Yeah, I actually don't even mind just sending things, right? Like I've done it with you, I've done it with Mr. J. Mr. J actually just sent me shit and then I had to send it back. So I didn't expect Kobe to just already email me back, so I got to get this freaking ETH ready now. Sheesh. Let's go to Coinbase. Let's buy some ETH right now and let's pay some fees. 117 in gas, bro. Yeah, you're 117 Gwei, sorry.
I've got like that Coinbase Pro or whatever, so I don't have to pay the fees for it. I was like, how do you? But now I don't have my own phone number, so you can't Venmo me anymore. I was like, dude, I'll buy the ETH because it doesn't cost me fees. And but never mind, I'm making it too difficult.
No, I'll Venmo you, bro. If you're gonna send me, I'll Venmo you.
Right, but I got a new phone number, right? So does Venmo still work with me? I got everything else to trade, but I don't know if I can do Venmo anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yo, I need Shaw to wake up. Shaw just bought a ton of ETH because she's trying to buy a clone. I'm over here buying more Air
Man,
Force.
you get engaged and you're already siphoning off your fiance's wallet like it's yours. I love
Well,
it.
she already ran it to the bank, so you know how it is. It's perfect that way. Um, no, I mean, I just do Zelle. Zelle's always clutch, bro.
All right, so hey, and Dudu's in here. He got his account back. That's dope. That's good. I didn't even realize I had a good pun when he came back. I said that poo coin looked like some sketchy, and then I put the little poop emoji, but then it was doo-doo, and then it was just too much for me. It was so good. But I'm glad I got his account back. I hate that, man. It's sketchy stuff. It's also freaky stuff.
Bro, that's hilarious, actually, dude. Yo, do we think that we think those drips are gonna be a decent flip? It's just a long-term play, huh?
I think it's a little bit long. I think initially there's a whole bunch of people, a bunch of, I mean, a whole bunch is relative, right? But I think a bunch of people have connections with shops. I think immediately there's going to be a push, and then there'll be a lull, and then dude, for me, I hold things until season three, right? Like with Jordans. Jordan 2s filled the bins at the discount stores. But once Jordan 3s came out, all of a sudden everyone's like, wait a second, Jordan 1s, let me, how can I cop some of those? And then the 2s started moving. And then, so mine are locked away until there's a season three.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I saw your post. I didn't actually know what you were talking about, but I just liked the perspective, honestly.
I thank you for that blind like. I blind like your stuff too when I don't understand
I was
it.
like, I don't know what that's talking about, dude. I'm just gonna like this. But then I realized you were talking. I thought you were talking about people that are coming into Artifact later on down the road are gonna want these OGs like this first season one collection because it's just has that provenance, it's got that history. That's what I thought you were talking about.
That's what I was really talking about, but using in the comments using the Jordans as a really good, right? Like Bobby Hundreds, epic collector, man. This guy, he knows collections. He collects some of the craziest stuff and he hits on them too. He does so good with it. And so he released his Atom Bombs, right? As first collection, then Batum is the second collection, and it flopped just like the Jordans flop. But it was the open sea thing, all that nonsense went the market. But dude, I'm not even worried. I've got 150 something of those, and not worried in the least because he has got a much longer term play. But that's what I'm doing here, right? I'm not here to flip stuff. I will flip stuff, right? I love it, but I am here for the longer play. I want these things to ride. And my biggest thing was all my Star Wars toys I got as a little kid that I played with and ruined are now worth tens of thousands of dollars. I'm like, I ain't never doing that again.
Sorry, I'm talking to Shaw. She literally just woke up.
I just wanted to let that really sink in and have nothing come after that. So,
Um, what time is it over there right now, Jace?
it's going to hit 7 p.m. in just a second here.
I
So I've
almost
got my alarm for tomorrow. I got 24 hours of pocket watching to see what's going to happen with these sneakers, see if I make some more moves or not.
I almost started this space up at like 9:30, bro. I was just getting coffee. I was feeling good. And then I drove home and I went into like have you ever been into a TikTok rabbit hole where you're just too deep into it? I'm gonna delete that fucking app, bro. I swear. That app is toxic for your time management. I'll tell you that right now. You will get sucked in. They even have to give reminders. There's like a reminder on it that says, "Hey, take a break," and then it also says, "Hey, is your thumb okay? Your thumb is probably hurting right now. Take a break." And I see why, dude. Like in my TikTok, you guys don't even know it's on my for you page. It's a interesting for you page, but yeah.
Yeah, man, I deleted it in 2020. Remember I told you that story? I was like 1,000 people away from hitting 1 million followers, and then I was like, "Peace out," and I deleted the whole thing. So if you go and search, I think it's the Jace. My last one is me sitting on my or standing on my patio. I'm like, "All right, guys, our family decided to delete this nonsense, and we out." And that's it. It was awesome. So it's still there, but I think my daughter had 3 million or almost 3 million, and she dumped hers too, man. It was baller move for her, man. She was what was she 18, 17 at the time. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, well, I'm about to have 74 followers, so kind of big. We're pushing towards 100. We're gonna have break 100 here soon. I've
I'll
had it
re-download it and like yours just for fun,
yeah,
or follow it or whatever it's called. Dang it!
had it for like 3 years on and off. I delete the app all the time, but the account, we might break 100 followers here soon. So, you know. No big deal. No, just a light flex. Just a light
We should
flex.
shout out your TikTok right now. I really want to see you dancing on your patio with your coffee mug.
No. My whole TikTok for you page is like Russia Ukraine war and like World War II documentary stuff and like just alien stuff, alien rabbit holes. Like I've liked too many videos about how we're living in a simulation, so now I get like the simulation theory TikTok videos. Like there's some crazy parts of TikTok that you can get into if you like some of these conspiracy theories. You're just like, what the hell am I watching now? So yeah, anyways, we're in a simulation and there's a lot of world wars that have happened.
Did you see Dre's Instagram story when he's on that street where that person launched their Tesla? It's just crazy looking at it from Dre's footage and then seeing the test that black, I don't know what it was, but launch itself literally over the street, breaking everything. I can't believe it didn't explode, man.
Man, that was so hilarious. That hill is so steep. It's called Baxter Street. It's 32% grade. Like it's almost damn near straight up. It was so funny, man.
I jumped my SUV when I was in high school, busted all of the suspension. The thing was a total wreck. I had to sell it for parts after that. And I learned a half a lesson after that, man. Literally, we almost died. Like, it was nothing like that. Like, we probably got an inch and a half off the ground. And legit, it ruined everything on my little 1994 S10 Blazer. I did it again. Are we the worst co-hosts ever, or what?
Dude, I'm talking to she just woke up. I'm talking to Shaw. I'm running her through this trade I'm setting up. And you guys,
Sending out tweets.
yo, Dre just woke up. He's about to go on his morning run. Dre don't miss his morning run. I can hear it in him. He's lacing up his shoes right now.
I am getting ready to do some moving of the body.
What's up, Click?
Nothing. You bozos sounded like you needed some help, so here I am.
Yeah, that's a true team play right there. Anybody listening wants to come up and hang out while I initiate this trade in the background. Come on up. I just wanted to get a space up because I want to catch the people on the other side of the world, like Jace. We were on the phone earlier today. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start a space up, bro. We talked for like an hour, and I'm like, why are we just not in spaces and talking with everybody?
Man, I do that sometimes. Me and my buddy call each other, and then we'll like talk for a while, and then we'll both just be like doing our thing, and we're just like on the phone but not talking, like we're hanging out in a space. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
I love the people I can do that with, right? Like, you don't have any worries. It's like, I don't know, man.
You gotta just like be. It's okay to sit in silence sometimes. It feels weird when there's like 20 people and we're just like hearing each other breathe or whatever. But you know,
That's the difference, bro. Like when we're in Discord voice, we have on there. There's no very different kind of a setting. Everybody's just chilling and working. And for some reason, I always feel bad when Twitter Spaces go silent. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a very interesting dude. I literally host and I try to get interesting people on stage to tell us interesting shit. That's my host style.
I do have some alpha. There's you guys know me. I'm like an annoying Tezos guy at the end of the day. But there's a promotion going on right now that it must be coming from the Tezos Foundation. But if you go to freetez.tezos.com, they have a slick little landing page, and you can sign in with any of your Ethereum wallets. And if you've spent at least $100 in gas on it, you'll just get 5 Tezos sent to you. And you can do multiple wallets. I just checked all of mine, and I had like 4 of them that were eligible, so I got like 20 free Tez. It's nothing really, but it's like $20 essentially for me. But like, it might be a good way to check it out. some free
Is it?
crypto.
Yeah, no, I'll take free money. Heck yeah, I'll connect all my wallets, or I'll check
And
my wallets.
I did check to see if there was like an Etherscan transaction or something that like someone could in theory like connect an anonymous wallet to your to the Tezos wallet, but there's nothing. It's all done locally. And it's done off chain. Yeah, yeah. Like, there's nothing to worry about in terms of that. Because I knew, I don't know. I was just thinking of like, honestly, I thought of Kuro because I know Kuro is always talking. He's got shit scattered everywhere, and he won't tell anyone ever. But like, yeah, you could totally, link your shit up and get some free crypto.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna check my shit. And do you just verify and then they send it? They're paying their gas on Tezos and everything.
Yeah, yeah. So what they make you sign in to what's called Kukai. It's a Kukai wallet, and it's a web wallet for Tezos. Um, and you can sign in with Twitter, Google, Reddit, Apple. You can sign. It's got a bunch of social logins, so you can just like sign in with that, and then that'll be the wallet that they send it to. Because each one of those are different. Like if you sign in with Google, you get a different address. If you sign in with whatever, you get a different address. I just would not leave the Tez on that wallet because it's not. You don't get like a seed phrase with that because it's tied to your social. But it's great for onboarding. But yeah, you can totally do all the normal things. I just like long term, I would put it on a wallet that you have custody of, and I can help you guys with that if you have any questions. But that's like a little more. You got to download some stuff and whatever. But definitely just sign in and get your free Tez and go send it to Coinbase if you want, or go check out some art. Like you can get a lot
That's what
of
I want to
good
do.
cheap.
Yeah, I want to check out is 5 or 10 or 15 Tez enough to grab like some art on Tezos?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can. A lot of artists, a lot of the artists I like are not from like the United States, for example. So like, what might be like a couple Tez to us is like a full fucking like meal or something for other people. So yeah, you can definitely find lots of art for like 1 or 2 Tez or even less. Most of the stuff I've collected has probably been like under 5 Tez for all the NFTs I've purchased over the last couple of years. So
What is 5 Tez worth?
about $5.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's like $1 right now. Maybe I think it's actually a little less. It might be like $4.90 or some shit. But yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what Tezos is at all.
It's a layer 1, just a different blockchain. It's been around since 2018 or so. I think it's pretty good. I can talk about it if you want, but I'm not trying to like shill Tezos right now.
No, we have to boot you.
No, we Jack was in here shilling Luxo yesterday, like talking about Luxo. So we are open to all blockchains. What's up, Kiro? That's dope, Kiro. What's up, Salea?
Hey guys and girls, how are you? I'm
Good. We're on Aussie time right now, so I'm glad you're
hey, you know what? I want to say this. I'm Aussie, but I live in LA, bro. I've been here 25 years.
Yeah. That's what they all say. But how'd you dig?
Hey, I want to say something. I want to say something about Tezos. You know, I met those cats way back in 2018 in the LA blockchain, and I was repping a company out of a bespoke blockchain, which was based on Ethereum, called Chainium, out of Germany, because I was really hustling, trying to fucking break into something different. I mean, that's how I got into NFTs. But anyway, yeah, fucking Tezos is great. I think, and it's really cool for fucking starting artists, and most of the big players all started on fucking Tezos. A lot of them, because they can just pump out art, and then anybody can fucking buy it, and it's not eaten up by gas like it was. I mean, now it's crazy, but it was crazy back then too when everything was fucking pumping. So it's a ton of experimental and really cool shit on Tezos. But anyway, that's my little bit on that. But my voice is kind of fucked up, bro. You know, I was in fucking hospital, so now I'm still pissing fucking blood and stuff, and I'm doing that art thing. So if you got any questions on that art thing, I'll let you know what's up if you're interested.
Yeah, I want to get my free Tezos for sure, and then I'll have to do this later today though when I have some time. I've just seen the glitch art on Tezos is actually what I like. Isn't there a ton of glitch art over there, Click?
Dude, there's so much of it. It makes it hard to like you know, like it's kind of fun to like you pay attention to Tezos long enough and you just kind of keep your eye on the marketplace and you can kind of see how like different fads and different styles kind of come and go, like summer 2021 and a little early into 2022. I'd say like there is a very much a lot of like Basquiat kind of styled art that was being made, and then the AI really took off on Tez, and a lot of people were making a lot of that shit, and then people get sick of it, and then like, you know, it's got its own ebb and flow, kind of like how ETH is with the different PFP projects. Yeah, it's fun. There's lots of cool shit, and then like people like Xcopy and I don't know, some other like pretty big names have they started on. I don't know if they started on Tez at very first, but like they've definitely released a lot of art and shit like that. A lot of times it's like it's like identical to like the type of work they'd put out on Ethereum, except it's like a fraction of the cost. So like, you know, there's like arbitrage opportunities sometimes, I think. So it's cool.
Well, Gwei on Ethereum right now is 107. So anything I'm about to do right now is going to cost at least $40, which is about 100 pieces of Tezos art. And so I'm wasting money here. I'm wasting money trying to just do some transactions, trying to secure some forges before it ends. And we're down bad on Ethereum. There's too much traffic and not enough validator nodes or whatever the hell helps
It's
with that.
interesting because I hate the high gas fees just like everyone else, but it's like pretty bullish on Ethereum in general, if that's like to be objective about it. I don't think if it really was like super prohibitive, then people wouldn't use it, but then like the gas fees wouldn't be as high, so then more people would. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that the gas is high because everybody's so bullish on Ethereum and they're actually using the network. So it's like a good thing, but we hate it in general. Like,
Can I jump in a second?
yes, sir.
Yeah, am I supposed to put my hand up, bro? I'm never fucking. I don't really know how it's supposed to go, but
Well, it's like me, you, and Click talking. So it doesn't even matter, dude.
Hey, what I was going to say is now, you know, I mean, of course, Ethereum's a fucking victim of its own success, right? It was always going to be that, and that, you know, they have these bridges so you can jump off and jump on another layer one, trade, and then come back. I mean, that shit is the way it's going to go anyway. But I'm throwing something out there from something else that, I mean, people are going to fucking hate this, but especially if you know about blockchain, but not just NFT, sort of like that knowledge of blockchain. But it's something by this guy called, what's his name? Richard Hart, right? Click, do you know him?
I don't think so.
Okay, he's the guy who made Hex, right? Hexologists and all these people. If you're not in that space, you probably never even seen him or heard of him. But in crypto, he's either loved or hated, right? And he gets in big debates and shit. But anyway, he's done he released this thing called Hex, and basically you invest your money, you leave it in for a certain amount of time, and you get your a certain percentage back, right? Now it's kind of like leaving your money in a CD in a bank. So the people who are in that, kind of get laughed at and shit. But Hex, it's the best performing asset more than fucking BTC since it got released. It's like 10,000x. Now, I'm not a Hex guy because I was totally against all that bullshit, right? But this guy is now is releasing a thing called Pulse Chain, which is it's a fork of Ethereum, but it's deflationary, and it's in testnet right now, but it's deflationary, and the fees are fuck all compared to Ethereum. And already on the testnet, there's like 6,500 fucking validators. So it looks to me like, and they're building bridges. So basically, you'll be able to bridge off and on with your Ethereum tokens, trade them, and then bridge back. So there's some interesting shit going on, which is very cool. That's called Pulse Chain. And I sacrificed some fucking ETH 2 years ago. And if this shit takes off, fuck, dude, 100x, 1000x. I'm fucking stoked. But anyway, just some weird shit that people probably aren't interested in.
I've heard of Hex. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's shitcoin season, right? Like I I'm not saying Hex is a shitcoin or anything. I don't really like that word, to be honest. But like, yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah. I'm definitely not promoting Hex, that's for sure. But that's the community. What I'm looking at is someone said to me the other day, I'm in Holochain. Holochain is my big fucking asset that I hold in crypto. Now, Holochain is not blockchain, and it's kind of a little more peer-to-peer. It's not consensus orientated. If I were you, I'd check that out because it's been around as long as fucking Bitcoin and been in development since before Bitcoin. And basically, it works via peer-to-peer, blockchain, distributed hash tables, right? So it's kind of like a mix of all of that kind of technology, but there's no consensus needed. There's no fucking gas. That's how I got into NFTs, is because I thought I could build through an app, build an NFT marketplace. And that's how I first got started in early 21. That was my space there. But check it out. Fucking Holochain is my real big investment in crypto. And that's not a shitcoin. That's something with long, big fundamentals, been around forever. So, but Pulse Chain in the short term, because it's an Ethereum fork and they have a bridge off and low fees, there's an opportunity for something right there. But yeah, I don't want to fucking be a promoter of any coins. I'm not an expert on anything. But I do, if you want to talk about shit coins, I talked to you, Compound, yesterday or something about that one called Art, right?
No, yeah. You told me that Art had dropped. It was like a pre-sale. Did you get in on the pre-sale?
Okay, I was in on the pre-sale, right? Now it dumped almost to zero because it turns out the guy was the founder. And there was a big redemption story. I was in the spaces and I ended up fucking like, these are shit coins, if you're going to, get in on a meme coin, you better get in fucking early and then it better develop. And if you don't, it needs to develop some kind of foundation, a lot of holders, a lot of fucking meme worthy shit, right? And then they can maybe turn it into, give it some utility maybe, right? Develop a DAO, maybe you can buy shit with it, that sort of stuff. So that's the ultimate goal and the only goal for a meme coin. Now, 1 in a million is going to make it, or 2, 3, whatever. But anyway, this coin drops. I'm in on the fucking pre-sale. It turns out the guy running it, he had 25,000 followers and he makes generative art and does this and that. But he fat fingers some shit on the liquidity pool when he lists it. Okay? So somebody basically dumps all of their pre-sale and takes 180 ETH.
I saw that, bro. The liquidity pool wasn't set up right, and it allowed him to take the entire liquidity pool for his first sell.
Right. So I'll just quickly run down on what happened after that. It was a fucking shit show, right? And then there's a lot of artists who donated money to get in it, like Turbo. They sent money to the ETH address so they could get airdrops and tokens and stuff, and so it was a shit show. And so I jumped into Discord, right? And now this guy went AWOL, right? So there's nobody in the Discord like taking responsibility, right? Because he's the owner, right? And it was a shit show. Basically, the guy was going to off himself. And so it was terrible. It was really sad and everything. So anyway, we all kind of like, there's some few of us main people started to sort of like rationalize what was going on and say, hey, listen, let's save this motherfucker, right? So he ends up coming back, taking responsibility for the mistake, and it wasn't a rug. No one stole the money. It was a mistake. So anyway, we have a Spaces, and then people are sort of start asking me, what gives him this right and this. I said, who gives a fuck, bro? You've got 40 ETH left. Let's create the liquidity pool, do it right. Let's get this thing fucking rolling. And so anyway, we all kind of came together, and we were in the Spaces, bro, and fucking it pulled it off, right? And so now everybody got dropped their fucking tokens that they had paid for. And then it dumped like a motherfucker. And then now it went up to like $1.2 million market cap. So the shit is moving now. And now it's got some legs in the Discord. There's some people, artists rallying around it and shit like this. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm playing in that Discord for fun because I've always liked the one-on-one artists, and I do own quite a bit of art and shit like that, as well as NFTs. What do you call them? Collections. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's me. I'm gonna make a coffee and take a whiz.
Oi, hey, did your heart sink when you saw that liquidity pool get absolutely drained, bro? I would have been like, fuck. If you were watching or not, but yeah, dude, I would be watching that shit on a pre-sale for sure.
Oh shit, fuck, bro. I was hoping that we might quickly get to 1 million, 2 million. Now I'm not I don't want to, I read all this shit about people dumping on their followers and all that, and I've thought about that. I see people like alts, and I'm not a shiller of coins, right? And now that you're in the NFT space, I was in crypto before I was in this. So what happens is I've never chased followers. I couldn't give a fuck. I just do what I do. I'm having a good time. I live a life. I do my stuff. But I do enjoy talking to people and sort of, fuck, I sent a kid in India ETH, and he bought his dad a new fucking moped, bro. It's like, I just like people around the world, and he was my first piece of art I bought, and he lives in a little fucking village in India. And it's like, no big deal to me, but it was really helpful to him. So it's like all this shit in here is like, it's really kind of just, I love this shit, right? But I don't ever want to get involved in promoting like shit coins and stuff like that. So yeah, when it fucking dumped, I was like, fuck, this is art coin, man. It could be something really cool, We could turn it into something where artists could sell their art in this art coin, right? And then they have something which could be driven up. And they don't have to be involved in getting dumped on because they're selling their art, which really is sweat equity. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my point on that. But I am going to take a piss.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk to Jace Bennett. Dude, guys.
I'm like waiting. I'm going to talk to Jason Bennett.
I'm like laughing.
I'm like waiting for it.
I'm talking to Soleo, and then at the very end, he goes, I'm taking a whiz. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's a beautiful day in California, dude. I'm having a good morning. I'm sitting here. I've just transferred some ETH, trying to make a deal with Kobe J. You guys know Kobe J on Discord? Seems like a decent guy. Confirming first on Twitter that I'm talking to the right guy on Discord. These Air Forces, the 4gens, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., right? So if you haven't forged, Sophie, make sure you forge. I mean, everybody, not just Sophie.
I can't.
Click, if you haven't got your Air Forces and you haven't forged, make sure you get that done.
I'll try.
Which pair did you get, Click?
I don't have anything.
That's all right, dude. You don't want these things anyways. We're hoping they dump them into my bags really cheap here in the next couple hours.
Dude, I think the first time I ever came into Bad Take, and I got on stage, I don't remember what the context was, but I would fund your project for like a fee or something, like it was like a joke, and I had to keep fudding your Nikes that you had gotten that were ugly as fuck or something. I don't remember. It was months ago now, but yeah, I was just thinking of that. Kind of funny.
Yeah. If anybody needs anything fudded, Click is a paid fudder. He's working on building out a team, Telegram, maybe a couple hundred people he's trying to get, and they FUD on contract, right? You sign a contract, they go through, they make things seem as way worse than they are. It's like a psyops, right? So hit up Click if you need some fudding done.
And if you don't have any money, I'll talk shit for free too.
It's a good business model, and I feel like people in this space probably do it. Like it's like in the corporate world when you're doing like corporate espionage and stuff, right? You hire a team led by Click. They go out and they FUD other drops and FUD other projects for you. Like it's a good business model. Click.
It's like a flash mob, except not at all, and we just talk shit.
Yeah, you could hit Discords like on drop days, just out of nowhere. 100 MFers are in there, just talking the most shit possible, just making everybody's life hard. I mean, that happens already, but like, imagine if we send in the Click army in there, and they're all rocking yellow beanies and shit. It's a good business model, dude. I'm really, really excited for your new ventures.
Appreciate it.
I think it could go far out here. Like, everybody loves chaos, a little bit of psyops, and why not be paid chaos? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
don't work for Click.
Like Kuro just creates chaos for fun. He should be getting paid for that, you know?
Yeah, Kuro creating chaos for free just for the fun on the timeline. Like he needs to make that paid chaos. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Dude, Kuro got me with his chaos, man. I text you. I was like, bro, this guy is killing me. I got to take a break from Kuro for a while. I was like, because I totally thought that it was my fault that he logged, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, that's it. And then I realized, oh, I got handled.
I had to hit up Kira. I said, bro, your psyops run too deep. Got to chill with the psyops sometimes. And he goes, oh shit, did it go too far? And I'm like, yep. And he goes, all right, cool. I'm gonna chill. But he's infiltrating. He's now a bean, and he's infiltrating all the bean chats. He's on a full psyops mission right now. He's on his own psyops mission.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Oh wait, no, it was just Kuro.
Click. You did tell me last night though you were looking at clones, or maybe one day get one. I love that you kick it with us without a clone. You don't even need one to be chilling with us.
Yeah, man. I think if I were to like pick up any projects on ETH, it would be like definitely be like clones, and I fuck with the seals too. They're pretty cool. They're also, the seals are very enticing. Like, 'cause I think last I looked, they were like 0.6 or something like that. I was like, that's not unreasonable. Because I think I'd have a hard time spending all that ETH on like on a clone. But man, when they were like at 2 ETH or like 2.5 for a while, I was like, oh, that's like a number I could reasonably put together, you know, and get one. But yeah, I don't know. Just it would have felt pretty irresponsible, I think. But you know, 0.6, that's like a number I can work with. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Honest question. honest question. What does having a seal do? Because I just get arfed at on the timeline, and I've got lots of friends in the seal, and they haven't told me. I haven't gotten to a deep conversation about it. But what is it like? What's the benefit?
I'm not sure. I fuck with the seals. A lot of my people I've been hanging out with lately are seals, and they're pretty cool. I think they have some like staking mechanism where you get this. I think they have a coin called Pixel or something like that. That's got value. But other than that, I'm not aware of any like perks, which is fine with me. I don't expect anything when I buy these things. I just
Yeah.
have my But
Now that staking things, I love. Like I am so obsessed with staking stuff. So I'm gonna actually look into it more.
yeah, they got a cool community.
Actually, speaking of that, Sapiens, right, with their new, I need to look into that more. I've got a couple of Sapiens. Does anybody know? Is it real? Are they? I don't understand how they're not nesting, but they're putting their other tokens inside their Sapien. I need to read up on this, but is anybody else part of them that wants to come up and talk about that for a second? Because I'm
Yeah,
trying to figure
bro.
that out.
Yeah, check it out. I think that they have a new token standard. It's 1655, I think, or what, something along the line. If I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, no, that's it. Oh, no, 6551.
6551. Yeah. So
Fuck that.
it's a new token standard, and you can actually have a soulbound NFT that has a wallet attached to it. So your Sapiens, your PFP, has its own Ethereum wallet, right? So now you can create collections. So you could have an artifact collection, and you have a certain Sapiens that holds all your artifact NFTs. It has its own wallet address and seed phrase, and it's soulbound to that specific PFP. So you can create it's like subfolders within your collection. So you have that Sapien in your wallet. That Sapien has its own little backpack on that holds all your artifact NFTs, and it's soulbound to that Sapien, right? So if you were to transfer the Sapien, you transfer those NFTs as well. So like you could transfer your Sapien to another one of your wallets that you own. In my mind, I think of it like subfolders, dude. Like you can break up all your collections across these different PFPs, and they're kind of soulbound to that PFP or that wallet. It's kind of cool, kind of a cool concept, and you could do super creative shit with it. And in my mind, I've got one Sapiens I'm minting, and I'll probably fill it up with some, I don't know, some cool NFTs and have its backpack full of something, and then maybe I'll get another Sapiens I'll fill up with like all my artifact sneakers. And their UI on their website's cool because it's like it's like the Sapiens backpack, and it's actually on the blockchain inside of that specific PFP's soulbound wallet is how these NFTs sit, dude. It's an interesting new concept.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty cool. Oh, go ahead.
No, go for it.
There was reminds me of a thing that I was working on at my last job. I used to work for a company, DNS. Some of you might have heard me talk about it before, but I don't work for them anymore. I'm just on paid vacation for the rest of the month. But one of the things that we were working on was a smart wallet. We were calling it, and it's pretty cool. Like you can log in with any of your like kind of like social stuff that you want, but you can add as many wallet addresses that you want to like tie to your account. Kind of, it's not quite the same as what you were talking about with the Sapiens thing, but yeah, I don't know. I think things like that are good because they kind of work to like eliminate some of the friction with handling wallets and seed phrases and all the ways that people finesse themselves out of all their assets because they're dummies. So if if it leads to like more secure things and better user experiences, then yeah, I'm all for that. I'm gonna check out that Sapiens thing. That sounds interesting. Because yeah, if it's something that can be done on ETH, it can be done on like Tez as well. And if it's a good idea, then someone will implement it and we'll upgrade it in a couple months and move on with our day. So I don't know. I'm gonna check that out.
So, I mean, if you load if you load all your sneakers into this one, then I mean that at least secure. Wait a second, go deeper into that because can you sell or move the token later? Is it? I mean, soulbound, is it locked in there?
Yeah. So from what I understand is that address is soulbound to the NFT. So your Sapiens actually has its own Ethereum address. So you could send. This is like from what I've researched and what Jeff has said in these interviews. You could send that Sapiens to another wallet, and with that Sapiens, the rest of those NFTs inside of it move as well. So that the address is soulbound to the Sapiens, and if you want to get your NFTs out of that wallet, you just log in with that Ethereum wallet and send them out of that the Sapiens wallet, out of the.
Oh, so you can still take them back out. Okay, that's
Yeah,
dope.
but if
Because I
you
thought when I heard soulbound, I thought like, oh, it's like
no
locked.
the address.
Yeah, so you couldn't import a different wallet into the Sapien and itself, and then that would be strange.
I understand. So, but kind of cool concept is, or not cool concept, but is if you sell your Sapiens and you've got some sneakers in it, right? Then you've now sold the access to those sneakers. So you just got to be, just be smart. But
I
you could
wonder if
also,
you could like delegate .cash it somehow, so like you sell your Sapiens, but like they can't. I don't know. Like if you were to make it so you couldn't like do anything. I don't know.
yeah, dude. I don't know. I just wouldn't put it up for sale. Like I'm probably gonna get one or two and kind of make like little sub collections in each of their backpacks, just kind of to test out like how this new
I mean,
token is. It's a cool concept.
it's basically like a custom gallery almost that's like wrapped up in the NFT. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly. And like your own custom, like here, in the same way as like I guess on OpenSea, you can kind of premiere your NFTs on that first page and kind of organize it in a way. You can
Yeah, it's because it's kind of whack.
yeah, organize your collections between your Sapiens, and I'm sure people will start to do things like, here's a full set of like, here's the Sapiens with all these sneakers in it, right? Like here's the deal for the whole thing, and you can look in there and see that. When you buy that Sapiens, you're getting the NFTs inside the Sapiens backpack as well. You could start to do your own kind of bulk deals, right? And shit like that. People will get creative with it. It's just so new. It's kind of
Someone's gonna move like 80 apes with one transaction or something and pay like one gas fee to like do all that. That'll be interesting.
dude. If that's possible, bro, like if it actually just costs us a gas fee to move a single NFT because all of these are like inside of, I just don't. Yeah.
They'd be tied to the Sapien, right? And then
Yeah.
all you're doing is changing ownership of the Sapien to like a different wallet. So then, none of like the big maps need to be updated or whatever, like the storage shit. I bet all that would stay the same.
Bro, yeah, you're literally the transaction you're doing is you're updating who owns that token ID, the Sapiens. That token ID has access to all the NFTs within it. So yeah, bro, it's got to be more gas efficient. Like you're all you're doing is updating on the blockchain who now owns the Sapiens, right? Instead of having to do full transfer functions on all the NFTs within inside.
That takes us full circle to that Ethereum blockchain issue we're talking about.
Bro, I mean, if I can't wait to use it. That's why I'm like kind of excited for it, and yeah, that's such a cool concept. It's got to save on gas, bro. You're now not mass transferring multiple NFTs. You're transferring ownership of one wallet address is kind of what you're doing.
Yeah, I think I can't. It sounds like it. I feel like it should work that way. Another thing I'm thinking of is like, I wonder if they've like taken like multi-sig shit into account. Like, is it possible to? I wonder if it'd be possible to give. Well, no, the thing itself wouldn't have to be multi-sig. The wallet controlling it could be. See, I'm like, this is weird. I'm like thinking about this. It's a little strange, but I think it's pretty cool.
Can anybody? I'm outside right now, enjoying this California weather. Can someone pull up on their computer and pull up or that token standard? Because I understand.
6551. What was that?
What was it, Jay? 1651. I think it's 1651.
6551.
6551.
Let me double check. That's what I thought it was.
Non-fungible token bound accounts.
Yo. Okay, so yeah, so the Sapiens has a bound address to it, and the owner of the Sapiens is who has access to the NFTs with inside that Sapiens. It's such a cool concept, dude. You can build so much cool shit with that, and they're like the first collection I know of, at least, to do a PFP project with bound accounts, which that's fire.
Says the ERC 6551 proposal defines a system which gives every 721 token a smart contract account. These token bound accounts allow ERC 721s to own assets and interact with applications without requiring changes to existing 721 smart contracts or infrastructure.
That's exactly what you just said, right? Which will save on gas. Like, you're not actually having to make changes on the blockchain to the specific contract or transfer functions and so on.
Yeah, it would just be like one call to the token bound contract that changes the owner or something, I would assume.
Actually, so I've already been talking with the Stapleverse team, just a little hint, and they're supposed to come on here in the next couple weeks once the PFPs reveal, and they'll probably give us some more they're going to jump on Bad Take and give us some more alpha on it. But let's go into this is important I feel like this is important for blockchain gaming, right? Because you're going to have your characters in game, and they're going to have attributes and weapons and NFTs attributed to them, and
That's one of the examples they give. Like, it says a character in a role playing game that accumulates assets and abilities over time based on actions taken. That's like one of the examples they use as a good use case for this stuff.
Yeah, you have multiple different characters in game. They all have their loadout and NFTs attributed to them, and you could quickly swap through the characters. Because it's super inefficient to be using a full-blown Ethereum address and having to sign and transactions and move shit around on the main account, like a main account.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just finished. Go ahead, bro.
It says this proposal grants every 721 the full capabilities of an Ethereum account while maintaining backwards compatibility. It does so by deploying unique deterministically addressed smart contract accounts for each 721 via a permissionless registry. Each thing allows the token to interact with the blockchain, record transaction history, and own on-chain assets. Control of each token bound account is delegated to the owner of the ERC 721, allowing the owner to initiate on-chain actions on behalf of their token. Compatible with nearly all existing infrastructure, from on-chain to off-chain, token bound accounts, blah blah blah. Okay, that's like the gist of it. It's all technical after that, but
I'm glad I asked, man. I got way more than I asked for right now. This is awesome. I'm super pumped, right? I had a couple of Stapleverse tokens, and so I threw them into the pre-mint. I got in there. I got 2 of them in my wallet yesterday, so I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wait, those just came yesterday?
They sent the first batch, I think it was 2 days ago, and then yesterday or early this morning, whatever it was. No, early this morning to me. So yesterday to you guys. I checked my account and I was like, hey, oh, I got two little, those little silhouettes of the Sapiens inside my wallet. So I'm pumped. I wish I had more of those tokens to mint a few extras because I'm coming up with some cool ideas in my mind for this.
Pre-mint's closed, huh? I have one, bro.
Yeah, it's closed. But I mean, with the way things are going right now, I don't know. I'll follow this closer now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've got one here.
But
19
like,
hours?
think of it with clones, right? Like, if you thought of it clone wise, like the inventory app, and if you could keep all that stuff in the back there, keep all your, I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
It says all assets held in a token bound account may be rendered inaccessible if an ownership cycle is created. The simplest example is the case of a 721 being transferred to its own token bound account. If this occurs, both the 721 token and all the assets stored in this token bound account would be permanently inaccessible, since the token bound account is incapable of executing a transaction which transfers the token.
So
Man, that's
don't
worse than a
store.
staked mutant selling and then trying to get the guy to send him his ETH back or his ape coin back.
So wait, you're telling me that if I send my Sapiens to another Sapiens, it's now within a token bound account and stuck.
You've
Yeah,
now
or you
created the
send it to,
multiverse.
or you send it to itself. Like you change, it's like it'd be like a snake eating its own tail, almost. Like, yeah.
Kind of cool on OpenSea. You can actually see the NFTs that are already inside of the Sapiens backpack. Like I've got one in my little Sapiens backpack right now. You see that, Jace? If you scroll your mouse over it.
It's dope.
I'm on a cell phone walking in legit total blue sky, 60-degree Scotland right now. And I
Doubt it.
still don't have my voice.
It rains over there at all times.
Tell everybody that so it stays empty.
Yo, these are the questions we gotta have set up for Jeff when they come on Bad Tech. Where's Baron with the notes, man, when we need them?
Bro, we go right from the hip, baby. We've been killing it, Click. We got Clickwood doing the research. We got Jace asking the crazy questions. We got me pretending like I don't know shit. Like we're a trio, baby. We'll remember these. Yeah, we'll write some down. If anybody has any dope questions, let us know. They actually
It says they use this proposal uses EIP 155 chain IDs to identify the tokens along with their address and token ID. 721 identifiers are globally unique on a single Ethereum chain, but may not be unique across multiple Ethereum chains. Using chain IDs to uniquely identify 721s allow contract authors wishing to implement this proposal to optionally support multi-chain token-bound accounts. So like they can, these you can have. Sounds like you can have like different assets on the same like backpack, just on different chains even. So that's makes a lot of sense, I suppose. There's no right, but that's pretty cool too. I didn't think of that. So you could have like you could in theory have like a game NFT or something that's got support for like ETH, Poly, Optimism, Arbitrum, all that shit, and it would be like the same address, same everything, except you could have different assets depending on the chain. So like maybe I don't know, makes me think of like multi-chain gaming, which I don't know if that would be a thing right now, but it's probably a little bit easier with something like this.
Yeah, I wonder how many. I mean, I guess there's probably no limit of how many you can hold into the account. It's kind of cool to see OpenSea already like supporting this new standard because this NFT in my wallet is not it's acting completely different than the rest of them. Like you can scroll your mouse over it, and the address of like the sub address of your NFT pops up, or whatever Ethereum address it is. It like pops up on the NFT, and then it shows like 4 empty slots, almost like weapon slots from an RPG or a role playing game, you know. And I have one NFT attributed to this specific sapien. So like OpenSea and everything, it's already like functioning. It's kind of dope. I saw Soleo has like 18 of these things. He's way ahead of the curve. Hasn't commented at all. He obviously knows what's going on. What's up, Soleo?
That's a long time in the loo, man.
Oh yeah.
Been being the whole time, mate.
I gotta ring it out, bro. You, I'm fucking bleeding, bro. You know that? This fucking shit sucks. I almost died a couple of times, and this last weekend it's fucking felt so much pain, and so I'm hanging in here by talking to you fuckers, having a good time. But I got a bunch of those because I was in Jeff's. God damn it! When he dropped the the Stapleverse, when he dropped all that, I had bought some of those mirror editions, things that he put out, and I had a bunch of fucking Pidgeys and all that sort of stuff way back then. Well, I still do, but anyway. So I don't sell nothing. Rolling around with it. So I don't really have a big comment on it. I think that, I'm waiting till it ferments a little bit, and then I just don't have time. I got so much shit going on. Oh, look at the neighbors. Put a nice tree in there. That's pretty cool. All right. Okay. Hey, listen, I got to go, but I'll be listening to you guys. Cheers. Have a great one.
You got a physical pigeon?
Oh, shit. Well, as in like a bird?
No, the Stapleverse pigeon. Did you get a physical? Like, did they send out
Oh,
physical?
yeah. No, you know what? I've got 4 of the pigeons. I had 2 way back when we minted, right? So that got me 6 clones, and then I got another one right way back then. And I said, I'm never fucking selling these, But then when everything fucked up, I got rid of a couple, and then I got some MK drips. I just think that that's the shit for the future. Some got to have something, even a drip, But anyway, now I've been picking up those fucking pigeons. So now I have 4 of them. I have one of the kind of like the robot ones, and 3 of the other ones. I hope they fucking do something with them. But I don't know, man. You guys are switched on. I'm not. I just kind of I follow you guys.
Oh, dude, I'm following you, bro. I'm trying to buy your pigeons from you. They already did something. They got everybody who owned them 3 clones each. Those things are like grails. So yeah, I want a pigeon too. Just for history, right? Yeah, these pigeons go down in history as like one of the coolest things that got people all these clones. Yeah, have a good day, bro. Somebody commented in the space and said, "Go get your kidney checked out." That doesn't sound good. They said that you shouldn't be bleeding.
Oh, no. Let me just say, I already had surgery. I went in on Friday, and then now I got a tube in me at the moment. And, I got to tell
Hey,
you,
wait, Shalel, man, yo. I've never been one to say TMI, my guy, but
Great. See you, brother.
Yeah, see you later, guys. Have fun.
Later. What's up, Murder?
Yo. What's up, everybody?
I can't hear you. Speak up.
I think you're talking through something.
how come everybody got an echo now?
How come
Earpods, AirPods.
how come Murder I can never hear it?
iPods, whatever they're called. I don't remember anymore.
And he keep going.
Yeah, he can't.
Hello?
He's talking to us
Murder,
through his AirPods in his pocket.
I'm hot mic.
We can't.
And now it's
hear
making
him,
everybody
and we're
mute.
getting feedback.
Okay.
This dude got a clone, but he can't get his fucking decent pair of Bluetooth.
Murder's mic is always like Ninja's notorious for his having a bad mic, but Murder's like right there up with Ninja.
It's not even always my mic. It's usually me rugging because I'm always driving.
You do drive a lot, bro.
Bro, you forever rugged out, man. You, Ninja, and Cass are like the rug brothers.
Cass is like, bro lives in LA, dude, and he's sitting next to his router, somehow always rugging, bro. Ninja,
You don't actually get the best Wi-Fi signal like directly next to your router because of the way it like disperses the Wi-Fi's.
You hear that, Cass? Ninja, though, I get it. He's always in the bathroom doing plumbing, so like maybe the service is bad in there.
Is he
What's
like a
up, man?
plumbing
Yo, what's
Can
up,
you hear me
everybody?
now?
Oh, Murder's back.
No. You go.
No, I just wanted to say what's up. I didn't realize you guys were doing like a midday bad take thing. So just felt like jumping in and saying
No,
what's
dude.
up.
Yeah, bro, that's what we need. That's what we need. We're just kicking it, dude. So hang out with us. Fill up the stage. Don't make us look like losers. Like
Oh shit,
now
man.
that we got
Compound's doing this. He's doing this for my mental health. I was going insane out here all alone, bro.
I
there
know
was a
I know
point
why
though.
it was being done. I know it's because of Jace, because like this guy's got mad FOMO out in Scotland, right? So
Well, we appreciate everybody coming up. At one point, it was just me and Jace up here talking to each other, and then Click. Then Dre was here as well, and he was waking up, and Click said, "You guys sound like losers. I'll come help you." And he came up to just talk with us. So thank you guys. You're saving us right now. This isn't about Jace, but you know what? It is about Jace.
Yo,
Hurry, Murder. Take the mic.
Shaka Blood, who is shopping clones right now, has his space going on. I came on and joined Bad Take, and I seen his space, and I was like, we need to hijack him in and bring his whole space here. So if I go retweet this room and tag Shaka, and then everybody just retweets that, maybe we can get him in here and get him on, and get him in CloneX.
Oh, he's working on it, dude. He did some renders for a bunch of us. I don't want to like rug his space or anything.
No, it's not, bro. It's
he's
gonna
probably
be. We would bring him in here. It would be awesome. It would be fire.
well. We love
What if
Shock.
I
what
won't
if
push
you
it
guys all
anymore.
raided his What if instead of bringing him here, y'all went and mobbed him?
Yo, Shaka did this render of my Murakami drip clone. It was just sick as fuck. Her name is Maya. She's a Discord bot. She's a sweet girl.
Yo, Comp, we need you to do some recon and check out all the wallets that have Air Force Ones in them that they haven't forged yet. And then we can dive into their inbox or blow up their timeline and make sure that they're forging it.
Bro, I'm working on this trade right now, and I told you about it earlier, and you were just waking up, and you had no comment. So now I'm over here second guessing my trade, and
I forgot. I don't even
no
know
research for you.
what you said for. Let's run it again. What was the trade?
So
He's going to park his trailer in your garage, in your driveway for another 2 weeks. And in exchange for that, you're going to help him sell all of these extra drips that he bought. I think that was the trade.
it was actually pretty on par. So this guy has drips, Air Forces, humans, and angels, and he wants to trade for an Animus egg and 0.6 ETH.
How much?
Animus egg plus 0.6, and then he drips, angels, and humans. That's a send it, dude. I think.
Yeah, send it.
Because I like to sell this Animus egg, I'm getting wrecked on 12.5% royalties and 10% or 2.5% OpenSea fees, 10% royalties. So I'm just waiting for his reply. He said he wanted to do it in these 2 hours, and bro, I'm over here ready. What's up, Murder?
What up? No, y'all were just Twitter was rugging on me. I had to rejoin to hear the space.
Did you get any of these Air Forces?
Yeah, I got 2 Murakami drips. I couldn't afford to get more at the time. Every day I look at the humans because those are my favorite. But I don't know. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to pull the trigger right now with new money. None of my moonshot trades went very well earlier on. At least financially, I'm still good on like what I got and stuff. I did diversify a little bit. I didn't do anything too degen or nothing, but yeah, I'm not degenning anymore. All right, I'm fine. I've been clean for a while. I say that, but I did look at Bored Ape Yoga Club today and highly consider and purchase. Don't look at it if you're squeamish. But yeah, I got 2 Murakami drips. I have not forged them yet. I will. I'll do that today sometime. But yeah, I'm contemplating.
You're one of those
a
guys that
human
are
drop.
making everybody freak out.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, nobody's gonna forge them because they're sticking it to CloneX." That's what's going on. I was like, "Nah, man.
The reason is
Some of us just taking our time."
No, it's not that I'm taking my time. Like, because before the forge, people are either going to before the forge ends, people are going, and I bought stuff like 10 minutes before the forge is done, and then forged it within that period. So like, but really, it's like I don't know if other ones are gonna drop or spike, and if they drop, I'm gonna buy. So that's kind of what I'm waiting. If there's a significant drop, I'm gonna buy, and I don't want to pay 2 gas fees. With the gas the way it is right now. That's why I'm waiting.
And I just put a little bit of ETH on the side. Not a little bit. A good amount. That's why I haven't spent it. And I'm just watching. I was actively weefing on a bunch of the reptiles and undeads. And then I went, okay, I'm just gonna calm myself down. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. If I don't cop them, I don't cop them. If they do go down a little bit within range, I'm stoked. But yeah, they're out of my range right now.
My range too.
Wait, did you guys see how far down the aliens have come?
Yes.
Dre.
Yeah, aliens came down quite a bit. I still think the
DNA's past
DNA
them.
is good. I think the if you think about it, there's like 160 something DNAs and there's 20,000 clones. It's like a mid-high grade clone. It's like basically the DNA is about the same price as a Murakami drip clone, and there's more of those.
And I think people are forgetting what the tokens and the files are actually going to do, right? They're thinking of it just as a shoe. And it's like, no. There's features, there's things that are going to come with these. There's things these are going to do later on. That's what put me over the edge. Nobody shilled that on me. That was me to myself. So I am the only one to blame on that. But still, that's why I was trying to get some of these other ones because of, I don't know what they're going to do, but something different, right?
There's only 13 pairs left to forge of the aliens, Dre. 24 of the DNA. This is crazy how many have not been forged yet. There's 1,000 drips that have not been forged. What is going on here?
I mean, that's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, like the drip
Not-
supply was kind of heavy anyway. So
Yeah, wouldn't that just be better for everyone else who forges, the people who don't? Like, wouldn't that make the forged ones? Like, I don't even know what the fuck forging does, but like, it sounds like it would be a good thing, right?
Yeah, it is, bro, for supply wise. But like in my mind, dude, I really want brand awareness to spread, and I want these things out there because the more eyes on them, actually kind of will help bring awareness to what's going on.
Let them cook.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both, dude. Like, of course, I want my bags to be more valuable, but I bought only literally like 1 or 2 extra to flip, and the rest I'm gonna be wearing anyway, so I don't give a shit. How
These
rare.
are just like, you can't redeem these for like physical shoes or anything, can you? Or they're just like wearables for your clone shit.
No, so forging actually is our term for a redemption for physicals.
Oh,
So
okay, dope.
a digital NFT and put your shipping address in, and then they'll send out the physicals in a few months. That's what forging means.
Comp. There's not. I don't think there's any more greater brand awareness than LeBron wearing the Genesis pair. If there's like 1,000 extra sneakers on the market, it just means that the ones that you have in your closet are going to be worth less. Um, so I think it's just a matter of when this shit lands, that's when the FOMO's going to hit. And we've been talking about this shit
Yep.
forever. So like for me, it's like, yo, don't forge it. Cool. Like that just means that my pair is worth more. And like, brand awareness, Nike put this on. It was everywhere. It was on Nike. It was on Hypebeast, like LeBron. It was on Lakers. Like, the brand awareness is there. People see them when they start landing on feet, and fucking PJ Tucker is wearing them. DJ Khaled's wearing them. Like all these influencers, your pair's just gonna be worth more. So like, just buy more.
I think Click just kind of also showed us that education still needs to be out there, like not in a bad way. Click, like I think the awareness of kind of how the digitals are claimed, or the physicals are claimed using a digital NFT, like our terms forging, like forging the real, is something that was also an awareness type thing that I would love to spread. I agree though, I've been like 100%.
Do you lose the NFT once you forge it, or is it just like been claimed and then you can't do that again, or what's the?
It burns, and then there's a post forge NFT you receive. So you burn the pre forge and receive the post forge, and then that one is a digital file, like that essentially you could use with your clones in the digital world, and you'll still receive the physicals later
Is
this.
there a secondary market on the ones that have been claimed?
Uh,
Yeah.
Buy and sell those?
yeah, our boy Leviant here actually has been stacking post forged NFTs to have, a wearables digital market. You know, he's speculating in the next year, so as our artifact pushes out like the inventory app, that there's going to be a significant market for people having digital wearables as well. So he actually buys a lot of the post forge ones. So maybe he can talk on it a little bit more.
Yes, sir. Indeed. We're buying those forged items, because first of all, a lot of people been saying that they're going to be needed to be linked on the side so you can verify those items. And for second, the inventory app has been teased for a while. It is a bear market, so some people have been collecting some of them, right? And will be surely ready to use them when inventory drops. There's been tons of teases over there with probably rarity upgrades with those wearables, maybe even different tiers on humans, on demons, and different DNAs. So it's a long play. It's speculative up to a point, but it suits me.
Yeah, so Click, when you get these post forge NFTs, everything that Artifact drops has an NFC chip in it called like a world merging chip, and you connect it on the Artifact website to the digital NFT via like a transaction on the blockchain. So it connects that NFT to the actual physical wearable that you have. So if you don't have that NFT, then and you bought that item secondary, like the physical item secondary, you'd want to go to OpenSea and grab the NFT to make that connection to kind of get the full experience of it. Like this is just an education thing. Like as this space grows and as Nike continues to put this like technology, or an Artifact puts this technology in the wearables, it'll become a more commonplace thing. It's still pretty early for blockchain based authentication. Like it's still really early in fashion. What's up,
I was
Murder?
actually wondering, Comp, about the hoodie, right? I sold Shaw that size small artifact hoodie, and I was going through my wallet, and I was like, wait a second. I wonder if she wants the NFT to this. Do I wait till it's more valuable, then figure out if she wants it or not? Or I was like, she got the hoodie, but what about the token? I hadn't thought about that until last night.
Oh, so you sold that to Amanda, so you rugged Amanda. That's
Oh, it was Amanda, not Shaw. Nah, no rugs. Come
no, I'm
on.
just kidding. I'm kidding. Um, you know, no, yeah. So I did a trade with Mr. J, and I sent him the hoodie and made sure he got the NFT. And the other night he was sending me something, and he sent back the hoodie, and he messaged me, goes, "Bro, I accidentally sent you that hoodie back." I'm like, "No, bro, you got to keep that shit. It's already connected to your hoodie, dude." But yeah, Click, it's like a transaction on the blockchain, so it actually shows ownership, and it authenticates that it's a real physical item as well. It's kind of cool.
These shoes aren't going to pop off until people see them in person. Like they're not. It's gonna be one of those situations of you don't know what you got until it's gone, because that's what it takes for sure, right? Like you can talk about pictures and see pictures as much as possible, as much content as you can see, but once you see them floating around and people wearing them, that's when it's going to be increased FOMO. And everything is going up too today. Like the drips went up, the reptiles went up. Reptiles is going up. Aliens is going down, but everything else is going up. I think when people saw that reptile content of it that Toby put out, like that was the deal right there, sealed the deal for a lot of people because those are going to be banana nut bread.
Yo, Dre.
Yo,
I did
Derbs.
well. I did have a comment on the digital, but I bringing up the aliens. There's only like 60 pairs of those, right?
Total, yeah. It's only 13 left now.
So what's like the market for a 60 pair run shoe? That's like smaller than most friends and family runs,
Yeah,
isn't
for
it? Like,
sure. For sure.
so like, what's the market for a shoe like that
Well, see, it's
in real
different
life? Isn't
when
it
it
like
comes
25,
to
30 grand?
what it depends because the awareness has to be there and the hype has to be there for the shoe, right? So if you can have a friends and family and it's only 60 pairs and it's like a shoe like a undefeated four or a purple Travis Scott Jordan 4, like something that people have seen going around, but they also know they can't get it because it's only friends and family. That drives the awareness and the hype to create the FOMO, and that's what gives the formula for people wanting to buy it. But you got a shoe like the Alien, you'll see it and be like, damn, what are those? But I think unless you know, it's gonna be stuck in that what are those phase. And so what I mean is that the hype isn't necessarily there because the awareness isn't necessarily there. And the FOMO isn't there because the hype isn't there. So it's kind of difficult to ask or answer that question when it comes to this specific pair because the people who know what they are the people who are within the community and within the ecosystem, right? So somebody come wearing an alien to an IRL event, you go like, because we know what it is. But if somebody wear an alien to like a sneaker con and they have no idea, they're just gonna be like, oh, those are cool. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro, if I wear an alien sneaker to any artifact, I better just be able to walk in with no fucking no
no
doxing,
ticket,
nothing.
no
I got the
nothing.
alien shoes, motherfucker.
You see
Saying
me?
that shit.
Sorry, so you're not.
Nah, but it's difficult to answer that question because the formula doesn't necessarily apply to that shoe yet. Maybe in a year's time, after things have been built up and more awareness has been built, then it might be like, yo, we missed out on these, and there was only 60 pair. Then it'll drive the price, possibly. But
Because
that's like
come December, we're gonna see these things on like Flight Club and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna see the
right.
physicals in stores on people's feet. With the other ones, you're gonna see less of the aliens, but the rest of them will drive towards like the rarer shoe. I mean, if the aliens are selling for ballpark what a clone sells for, they're kind of like I don't know. I'm just spinning in my mind, bro. Like, do I sell a clone and buy an alien shoe or a Murakami DNA shoe?
I mean, that's up to you. How many clones do you have?
Oh no, I'm not saying it's up to you. I'm just like saying that's what I'm
Yeah,
deciding in my head. You know,
I would say yeah. To be honest,
I
if you
have
have
five
a
I
surplus
have
of
five clones
clones,
left.
you got a surplus of clones. In my opinion, right? But this is also me speaking, so I'm a little biased, right? I would I would sell a clone off to get a pair of DNAs for sure. Just because I know that Murakami has worldwide reach as a brand, period. This being his first shoe and this being his first Air Force One, and then it being the most coveted and scarce Air Force One. I I would. I know Compound probably like, no, you always stick to the main story. You never do a side quest for a main story. But that's just me, right? Because I think that in my opinion, that's where it holds because there are far more people who understand and know what sneakers are and who Murakami is, and then those two together, then necessarily then clones haven't made it to that point yet when it comes to where Murakami is with his artwork. So
Well, clones reached a 60,000 USD floor. Will the DNA shoes reach 60,000 USD floor? Maybe.
possibly,
I don't know. I don't think
Who
so.
will do it first?
I mean, if we talk about those metrics, then you know, Air Mag reached $200,000 for it, right? But it's also because of the history that the Air Max hold and the people who pay attention to what Air Max was and what they were to that consumer. It can be the same situation with Murakami. You never know. It might be an art collector out there who absolutely loves Murakami and needs this size and missed out on the minting, missed out on the secondary sale, and like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black swan event energy that can be applied to this entire scenario, and you never know. It's hard to really gauge it because we've never been a part of this type of situation before. And with that, let's go to Johnny.
Yo, what up, family? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we ever actually see these aliens ever again, right? It's like when you start thinking about 60, I mean, most of the people in here aren't sneakerheads, right? So it's like if you think about it, how many people are actually going to wear these shoes, right? We might never see them again unless they're on Zap's feet or one of the founders' feet. I mean, I'm thinking of it like that, where, I mean, these are so limited. The people that are collecting these aren't even into sneakers, right? And so they're just looking to buy them to flip them. But it'll be interesting to see if like we actually ever see half these shoes on people's feet.
I know if I got a pair of aliens, I'm with Durs is kicking in the door to the next IRL event. Like, bro, you better let me in this month. Let me in.
I mean, you think about, yeah,
That's
with
how I
60
feel
total
about
pairs. I mean, one guy owning 7 pairs of them, and he purposely probably
yeah.
won't even forge them just to be a dick, right? So it's fucking crazy that, yeah, with the sheer numbers of them and who owns them, if you're actually ever going to see them in real life.
That's so funny to me. I wonder if are people really that like is that really a perspective? Is that really a take? Like people are really that hurt that they like, man, fuck them. I'm just gonna let them ride out. I paid the money. So what? I'm just gonna let them burn away. I didn't think that, but I guess people really are that petty. They can be.
Yeah, bro. There's levels of pettiness that we can't even fathom. That would be so funny, dude.
That's so wild to me.
I just need Dre or Johnny to get a pair of these aliens, maybe Chase, because I'll see you guys IRL. I could see him. Like I'm gonna live through you guys.
How funny was it that I called the little baby thing yesterday, though? I was saying, it's like, a guy like little baby would go out and buy these things, and he buys a pair of drip this morning. It's just so funny to me.
Yeah, nah. I think the drips are going to be because they're going to be. It's so much more of an allocation. There are going to be so many more pairs of these floating around. That means there's going to be so many more influencers taking video and content. It's going to be uh, people who are getting outfits together for certain individuals who want to come across them. Those are going to be the ones that are be like, oh shit, I know what those are, and I know I couldn't get them, and I know that I want them now. So how can I find them? It just makes sense on a metric scale. The allocation being that much higher than anything else. So it's gonna get real interesting real quick. And I think we see that now too, right? Like with the drips going up the day before. I'm curious to see what happens tomorrow, like in between. Well, if it ends at noon EST, I'm interested to see how it happens like 3 hours before the forging window closes.
What's nice for me is that's like middle of the day, so I can sit there with some popcorn and some ETH and see if there's a move to make.
It's definitely gonna be a move to, especially if you got some dry powder, man, to fire off. I think people can get some aliens or something for probably like 2 ETH. You set it up correctly.
Oh man, now you got me all intense. God, come on, Dre.
I'm thinking so. It's already going down now, right? But people don't want to sit on these, like especially if you pay for them. I don't understand if you pay for them, you just don't want them to melt away. That don't make sense. Like you want to get something for them.
Chase
So
Reagan's the only one you're missing.
Now, undead, alien, and reptile.
Yeah, I know Johnny needs those aliens. The prices are coming down. Johnny's looking good.
I'm eagle-eyeing this shit like crazy. You have no idea. I'm sitting here just like every second refresh, every nah, like every in between every design shoe or something like that. I'm just like looking over and being like, all right, let's see if the prices drop a little bit.
what's
I
your
was
number?
fighting bots on the undeads and on the reptiles. They're like going up 2 cents on me. So finally I went up 0.1 ETH on them. They stopped for about an hour. Then they came in 0.2 cents. I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm just going to watch this for a little bit.
Reptiles going up. What's the number, Johnny, to strike for the alien?
Wait, what's the price for that? Pull a trigger?
Yeah,
I don't even want to say it, honestly.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot where we was. Don't even.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I just know the window's going to close, and I really don't think I'll ever see these ever again. So, especially in my
Stay
size
positive,
too, because
man.
I want to get the whole set in the actual like size 11, right? So, got all of them in a size 11. If I complete the set, that would be fucking legit.
You
I
got
hope you do,
one.
man. I really hope you do.
Me too, bro. I'm rooting for you. One pair, like that's nuts. I'm rooting for you, bro. I think you'll do it for real. I think it's gonna happen. Oh wow, 69 pairs of reptiles. Don't sleep on these reptiles, man. And lenticular, man. Jeez.
Shut up, Dre.
No.
Come on, I walked away all happy this morning. I was like, nope, I'm gonna let my offers expire. I'm gonna walk away. I went outside, I hung out, and I was like working on my computer doing stuff. Then this space starts up, and now I'm all FOMO'd out again.
Yeah, that's not
The
happening.
aliens are so sick, though, dude.
They are. They
They're
are.
so sick with that is that leather, whatever that gray is.
The midsole is the sickest part to me, honestly. The leather wrap midsole, you don't see that like very often at all. Like it's subtle, but it's like
Yeah.
they wrap the entire midsole in leather, right? And then with the alien skin and then the transparent upper, I mean, yeah, this is all processes that they don't ever really use on a shoe. So, and the fact that it is limited to 60 pairs, that is friends and family numbers. So, yeah, crazy limited.
Yeah. I got a .444 offer in just in case they want to fire them off.
What's the top WETH offer on the aliens right now? Or probably like 2 ETH, huh?
3.45. People, they ready to get them.
Oh, that's not a big spread at all, bro. They're about
No.
half ETH off of each other.
I mean, people, they ready, man.
Damn.
It's a big spread on the reptiles because they're 1.13, and then like the offer's like 0.8. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting tomorrow, man. It's gonna be really interesting to see how it goes.
I should have pulled the trigger at 0.8, man. I was looking at him and I didn't do it. Ah!
When was 0.8 yesterday?
Yeah, when y'all were sleeping.
Yeah,
They dipped
and
for a second, somebody picked them, and yeah.
they shut up. Yeah, it's the content, man. It's the
And it's
content.
us in here FOMOing over them. That's what's doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are unhealthy for my wallet, bro. That's the issue.
it's always been the issue. Yeah, I think I'll probably get another pair of drips once things start firing off. And it's
See, I sold my drips at 0.55, and that's how I was able to get those demons and what was the other one? Demons and I don't remember. One of the other ones. Crap, I can't believe I can't remember. But now that those have come down, I think I'm gonna pick up another pair of those so I can actually rock one of them and actually like scuff them up on some tires so that Cass will be proud of me.
Dirty Air Force Ones. Yeah, no, we need some reconnaissance, man. You got to check these wallets, comp. See who's not forging. Those are the people we need to be hitting up. If they just sitting there and they don't really care.
I'm checking on the ones that haven't forged yet.
Yeah, we gotta find out who they are so we can jump in their inbox and cut a deal.
Go see how active they've been. If they haven't been active in 3 months, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But good luck getting a hold of them if they haven't been active in 3 months.
Yeah, when there's a will, there's a way. I see Pump in here. Pump got the Pump is out here working, man.
Rug, my bad.
Yo, Dynasty didn't forge.
What was he have?
He got DNAs, bro. If you click on, I don't know if everybody knows this. I just found this out a few weeks ago. Where it says on 1155, where it says like 19. If you click on DNA, it says 19 owners. If you click on that, it'll give you the owners. It'll tell you who they all are.
I don't only have one.
Let the races begin.
I know, right? Here we go. Here we go.
If you go on Nean Balloon and you click on one of those, you click on owners, my ass is at the top. That's right. That's right, baby.
But how do you trace the people back from the wallet address? Like, how do you find who they are? Or you just look
I
them
mean,
up?
they'll often have their like name on it. Or if they have a PFP from a collection, you can go into that collection's Discord, drop the PFP in there. Who knows this guy?
That's nuts. We want some real detective shit. I feel kind of creepy.
You can track that wallet to other wallets, and they're often connected to, it's often like a burner wallet or a wallet with another purpose. There's often like a name attached to the other wallet, the main wallet, and these could be a secondary one. Lots of things.
I'm looking now.
That's why Compound's so quiet right now. He is pocket watch in a good way. In a good way. I'm not dogging on it. I'm stoked that he's looking around right now.
Oh, for real.
Killing me that I didn't pick those up, but it's all right. I'm gonna wake up early in the morning and what is that? 10 hours? No, like 7 hours, 8 hours. I'll wake up early and I'll grab the popcorn and see if I can't make something. But yeah, we'll see. Dre, did you hear all that stuff on Sapiens and with that new token standard and all that's going on?
Yeah, I was listening. I was paying attention, but I'm interested to hear what they say when we speak to them. I'm out here flying in the darkness. We grab these. Yeah, no, I think I'll probably get another pair of drips. If I can't find anybody who wants to be charitable with some DNAs.
Trey, how many drips do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
4 now. I got a pair for myself to wear and a pair for my wife to wear. I'm going to keep the other ones on the ice.
You forge all of them already?
Yeah, man, I am not fucking around. I don't want to play that game.
Yeah, no, I forged as soon as I picked up the demons and the robots, that's the other one. The demons and the robots the other day, I immediately forged them a minute after I picked them up. Man, gas, because I knew nobody was awake yet in the US, so gas was only $30, so it wasn't that bad.
Did you guys go get the Tezo?
I'm just on my cell
Yo,
phone.
I rug.
So no.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Yeah, bro, I hear you.
I'd be afraid to try to attach my wallet to this stuff.
Am I rugging or are you guys just quiet?
No, we just quiet. I think Compound's rugging again. Yeah, but you sound robot-y. Doing mad research now.
Yeah, we're all sitting here looking stuff up. I'm like scrolling with my finger tapping stuff, going crazy. Well, I'm going to keep watching some stuff. I'm going to sit here and look around, see what everyone else is doing. I love what Leviathan is doing, though. I've been watching those forged tokens to see if there's any of those 3 that I don't have, but they almost cost as much as the shoes just to get the digital.
Really?
Right? I was looking at the reptiles, and somebody has a reptile, just a token listed at 0.7.
That's what Leviathan was saying too, because if there's anything like a hat or anything, if there's any way to like change our NFT to be associated with that, like with the inventory app, I think that's bullish as fuck. I hope that that's like a feature, or at least be able to change a PFP easily just by like switching like your clothing around or something to have your clone wearing what you want it to and stuff. I did buy like a digital DNA shirt a while ago.
Yes, sir.
We need a marketplace for sure, man. I know they're coming out with the inventory app, but we need a legit marketplace.
See, I still think, and this is just me being me, but I still think Dot Swoosh pushing off an Artifact not releasing this thing for a year. What? How long ago did they tease us with the inventory app?
Like August.
Bro, yeah, man, right? Like them pushing that back, this coming out, this pushing back. I'm not saying they're going to announce together, but they've got to be linking them. I don't know. There's something going down. We'll see. We'll see what happens in a couple days here. But right when you saw the inventory app, they had hats, they had weapons, they had all those things on the sidebar that you could click and throw in. So yeah, man, I'm keeping all the digitals of all my Forge stuff that I've done, and I've been very tempted to pick up some other post-Forge tokens, right? Not the pre-Forge, but the post-Forge tokens.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I
then
agree.
Dot Swoosh
There's
did
some
say something
other
about
stuff too. There's
What do you
some
mean,
stuff
Leviant?
there's some stuff like those AR helmets for those that have been watching that are super exclusive, and they were minting at 0.75 ETH. And I think 10 of them got the digital signature of Phil Knight.
Yeah.
But still, as an artifact, right? You get me? As an artifact, shit is rare as fuck. So the weapons tab is highly interesting too, because that trait is limited as well. And who knows, maybe it's a hint on a future drop, right? But I definitely think there's some good stuff out there, for collectors and for us real holders that, just see far ahead, beyond this fucking bear market.
No, I agree. That's why I still have my helmet. So I
Yes, sir.
what they're gonna utilize it for.
That's why I picked up one of my clones with a sword on it, right? Because I was like, wait a second. That's something extra. I want that. I want a sword on my back. So that's why I picked up that angel, that divine angel that I used to rock all the time with that sword on his back was for that purpose. So when I saw the inventory app and I saw that little sword on the side in its own little bar, I was like, there it is. All right.
Yeah. But I wonder if we can
For
trade
real.
and sell that stuff too.
I mean, even if you guys consider where vials were like a year ago, right? There were vials being sold for, I think, like 100, 200, 300K, low key.
Yeah.
So eventually, and I think Tim has confirmed this, that like 99% it will be alongside inventory, but vials will come back into play at some point, and they will be equipable as they once were to the CryptoKicks Genesis, right? And besides that, I think it's a really
So you're talking
cool
skin
item to
vials,
collect.
right? Skin
Yeah.
vials, not just vials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, skin vials. Yeah. Also, I think not many people remember in here, but there's been some videos by Artifact when they drop this, where they indicate clearly that there's going to be some evolutions, right? So, for example, you can combine 2 vials and, upgrade a vial 1. I mean, that was teased. I'm not sure if it's going to be the actual mechanic, but so far, everything that has been teased, sooner or later has been delivered. So I think that will be a good thing to see when the equip faction releases soon again, and at some point, Team has confirmed they're going to be forgeable too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been holding my vials, man. I actually went and bought a couple monoliths and cracked them just to get some skin vials, right? So, and I got what I got a robot, a demon, and an angel. So I got 3 skin vials, out of my monoliths. But I do have, when you're talking, I do have my clone, my vial still, right? That floor, I got it for 4.2, and it's 8 point something now. So I almost thought about flipping that and then taking that ETH and throwing it into sneakers, but I don't know, man. It's a vial. Like I got that. Yeah, I hit the floor on those.
Well, yo, check this. All these AF1s have vials on the front of them. We don't know what that's going to be. But also, the vials for the Evo X Murakamis are at like 9 ETH. And that's like the lowest. The lowest sale we saw was 2 months ago for 7.8. And so, like, they're consistently have been selling over the last 3 months for 9.5, 10, 7.8, 9.1, 9 wrapped ETH. I mean, the value of those is the floor on those and aliens is basically twice as what it is for the shoe that we know that we're going to get in real life. I feel like the IRL shoes are a good value. It's just a long hold, you know what I mean? Like it's probably a long hold on any of this shit, right? Like
Yeah.
like on anything, it's really a long hold for it to make that kind of a gain in value if that's what you're going for. But like, yeah, I mean, value wise for ETH, not bad, honestly, considering the numbers and considering the comps.
Yep. No, man. I had a come to Jesus moment with my wallet a couple of weeks ago, and I went, all right, what companies, like, because I come from the entrepreneurial world, right? And so I went, all right, what are these companies? Not just the art, not just this and that, which I love the art. I've got a bunch of art that I keep just for that. I don't care whatever they do with anything else. But I went, which of these companies are actually going to last as long as I'm going to need to hold some of these assets to even hold their value, right? And that's why I was like, all right, I've got all my mutants holding, keeping them. They're staked. They're making me ETH. That's how I'm able to buy some of this stuff, right? CloneX, Artifact, all of that. I'm holding it. Bunch of other ones holding it. They're going to be around, even though a lot of people don't think so. But man, I unloaded into ETH so many things. It was so great. That's how I got the DNAs. I legit unloaded so many tokens. I'm waiting for another event to happen in the next, I don't know, it's like a week or this. It's soon. And I've got some pretty valuable tokens that are part of that ecosystem. I'm going to offload all those. So maybe I am going to buy some sneakers because I will have some ETH to replace within a couple days here.
Yeah, that's a cook right there.
But honestly,
Yeah,
will they last, right?
I mean, next week, in 7 days, I mean, next Monday even, there's a CryptoKicks Era Live Forge, right?
Yeah.
And if anyone noticed, I think that's the same day they're launching the Dot Shoes launch, I think.
I don't know. They were supposed to do the Dot Shoes launch for the poster holders on Monday. They pushed it back to next Monday. And
Yeah.
then they're going to do the general release on Wednesday of next week. And what is that? Is that the 15th? Is that the same day as the CryptoKicks unhubbing? It is the same day as the unhub.
Yeah, I noticed that, to be honest. And I don't know, like, could be something there.
Could be. That's wild.
It's going to be interesting to see what's happening. And with a lot of the people forging from out of states and whatnot, some pairs still hold that value. Shout out to Pranksy, who gave us some discounts.
Yeah.
I know Compound picked up some.
Yeah, they snagged those up. But
see, that's another one I'm trying to pick up. The listing expired. I put some WETH on it. I moved some stuff around. And I was like, all right, in the morning I'll just buy those IRL ice for 0.44 in my size hubbed. And then I woke up in the morning and they had expired an hour before I woke up, and the guy never relisted. So that went out.
But keep this in mind too, bringing up the point of having expired offers. Make sure if you're putting in offers for these shoes that they expire before noon tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to be getting wrecked when they have these offers in for tokens that no longer will be able to forge. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, all my WETH that I threw in, I timed it, man. I went in and put a custom timestamp in for it to expire.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, I don't want them to get too excited and get caught up in that, because that'll be the worst right there. I need to time mine up as well.
Well, I got to go talk to these kids here. I'm doing this event right now, so I've been outside while they're all inside, but now it's my time to go in and talk. So I'm gonna hop down for a little bit here. If you guys are still on in like 30 minutes, I'll be right back. But if not, I love that I got to hang and chat again. I love these spaces, man. Thank you, Comp, for throwing this one up.
Nah, bro, we missed you, man. It's all good. I think Compound's at the gym anyway, so we're probably just gonna rug this bitch, period.
Well, I had a party being here.
Yeah, bro, we'll keep it going. And we miss talking to you as well, man. I don't think it's one-sided.
All right, well, talk to you guys later.
Hey.
Thank you. Yeah.
Right, bro.
See you, fam.
Later, Jace. Hey, Click, when are you going to get a clone, baby?
Nah, never.
Damn.
That's all I had.
It might be the bottom, so you never know.
I mean, it doesn't
We might
matter
see LeBron.
If it's not, it's approachable to buy more over time anyway. It's at a reasonable price
playing.
for it to, I hope it's.
But imagine LeBron pulls up. Imagine LeBron pulls up with the aliens, though.
I need him to pull up with these drips, man. Like, I need somebody to speak to the man and have him have a nice fit prepared for that one.
True. I mean, at least Lakers up, though.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but do you guys think that he got seeded more than just the Genesis pair?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. He better have the full thing.
Definitely. It's LeBron James. What, are they going to send him one pair? Like, all right, that's enough for you. Count your blessings, LeBron. That's it.
Yeah, bro.
Wow, that's funny.
I definitely need him to wear my bags. Really hope he walks out of the tunnel with my bags. Whatever pumps the drips.
I think he has them all, and we'll see. But like they said, it wasn't like he was forced to even put them on in the first place. He just chose to do it.
But you think LeBron forged them, though?
Oh, no, man. No way. I wonder, does he have a wallet that we can...
Who got those tokens from him? Who got those tokens?
I have no idea, man.
Imagine if he walks out with a screen showcasing the NFTs or some shit.
Yeah, we're going deep down the rabbit hole there. I don't even think my man... It's around. All right, yeah, I guess we can rug this joint. It's up to you, Comp. You out there clanging and banging. I need to get out here and do some active wear as well.
Yeah, I'm going to hit this workout, guys. We're going to meet back up tonight, 6 p.m. PST. Shout out to everybody who came through from the other time zones. Love seeing all your faces. And we'll see anybody who's still awake tonight or a little bit later today. Appreciate y'all. Dre, Johnny, Click, Leviant, Murder, thanks for jumping up, chatting with us. Always love to you guys.